Let's get things started. Ready? Go!
Hello and welcome to Bounding into Comics. My name is John Trent. I'm the founder and editor-in-chief at Bounding into Comics. And I want to welcome you to part 3 of our ongoing series where we are listing out every time a female character has replaced a male character. If you haven't already checked out part 1 and part 2, I recommend you check out those. But let's get right to part 3 right now. Number 1, Daredevil. In the pages of Daredevil number 25 by Chip Zdarsky, Marco Checchetto, and Marcio Menes, Elektra Natchios becomes Daredevil after failing to persuade Matt Murdock to join her in her battle against the Hand. Murdock tells her that if she really wants to start working for the light, that she must prove it. And she sets out to prove herself by becoming Daredevil while Murdock is in prison. Number 2, Cruz Ramirez. In Cars 3, Lightning McQueen is replaced by the female vehicle Cruz Ramirez. Ramirez is originally introduced as McQueen's new trainer, but as the film progresses, McQueen eventually decides to let Cruz be his replacement, and he becomes her crew chief. The replacement becomes official when McQueen makes a pit stop during the Florida 500, and Cruz returns to the track in his place. Not only does Cruz replace McQueen, but she's also able to pull off a move that only McQueen's mentor, Doc Hudson, was able to pull off. As she's getting squeezed up against the wall, she flips over the car that is squeezing her against the wall and gets to their inside and is able to pass them. Number 3, Dani Ramos. In Terminator Dark Fate, the film begins by killing off the Terminator franchise's hero, John Connor. With John Connor dead, Terminator Dark Fate introduces Dani Ramos, played by Natalia Reyes, to fulfill his role. In fact, in the movie After Judgment Day, she becomes the leader of the resistance against the film's antagonist, Legion. Eventually, she discovers that a Terminator had been sent back in time to kill her younger self. In order to prevent her younger self from dying, her friend Grace volunteers to travel back in time to protect her. Then, like John Connor in Terminator 2 Judgment Day, Dani is protected by Grace and flees from the advanced Rev 9 Terminator. Number 4, Doctor Who. The BBC gender-swapped Doctor Who with the introduction of the 13th Doctor, played by Jodie Whittaker, beginning with the 2018 episode The Woman Who Fell to Earth. All previous incarnations of the Doctor were males, beginning with William Hartnell back in 1963. Other actors to play the character include Patrick Troughton, John Pertwee, Tom Baker, Peter Davison, Colin Baker, Sylvester McCoy, Paul McGann, Christopher Eccleston, David Tennant, Matt Smith, and Peter Capaldi. Number 5, Wildcat. Wildcat, created by Irwin Hasen and Bill Finger, first appeared in Sensation Comics number 1 back in 1942. In that first story, Wildcat is revealed to be the alter ego of Ted Grant, an elite athlete who excelled in everything from gymnastics to football to track and field. However, he was an unrivaled boxer. The character's role and name would be taken on by Yolanda Montez, who was first introduced as a reporter from Rockstars magazine in Infinity Inc. number 12. Montez, the goddaughter of Grant, assumed his role and identity after Grant was crippled saving a child. She specifically became Wildcat in Crisis on Infinite Earths number 6. This version of Wildcat is also seen in the live-action Stargirl show that airs on the CW. The character is played by Yvette Monreal. That's it for part 3 of our list, where we are listing out every time a female character has replaced a male character. Check back next week for part 4. My name is John Trent, and you've been watching Bounding into Comics.